The Blazers secure the opening tip, and we're underway in Portland.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you. Me and you. That's me. Got ball. Close the screen or something.
Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
A simple touch foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Westbrook. Robertson against the Lehigh product. To Adams. Steven Adams with the slam. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
To McCollum. Here comes the screen. McCollum, defended by Jeremy Grant. Now pass taken away by the Thunder. Down to Grant. A bad pass there. Blazers have it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
And his Cantor above the rim.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Westbrook into the front court. They're down 3. To George. Here comes the screen. Paul George. And he's going to the free throw line.
Look, it's still early. Make your opponent work for those possessions. You don't want to start racking up too many personal fouls.
Team foul number 2.
Jeremy Grant. He's got 2 shots coming. Career mark of 64%. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2.
Stepping in for Oklahoma City, number 23, Terrence Ferguson.
Strong finish for Paul George.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
He throws it down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Nothing going here on that drive. The Thunder down to 4 on the shot clock. Adams. Enes Kanter tips it. 24-second violation.
I'm here. I got ball. Here we go.
Lillard picked up by Westbrook. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Lillard to Kanter. The Blazers with 4 in the shot clock. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down.
Got ball.
To Paul George. Paul George, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Back door.
Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Westbrook with it. They trail by 1. To Adams. Al-Farouq Aminu with the block. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 10, Jake Layman.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Adams. Short jumper won't go down.
That's up.
Cantor. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
George to Adams.
Gotta get through this game. Get through it.
To George. Paul George. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim. Russ at the controls. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. George matched up with Aminu. Enes Kanter swats it. That's out. Last touch by Enes Kanter. Westbrook has a chance. Shot by Ferguson off the mark.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
First quarter in the books. The Blazers have the lead. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Going to launch beyond the arc. They'll take that any day.
And Ed, when you have 7-footers roaming the perimeter who shoot over 40% from the three-point line, why take 2s?
All 5 can shoot it at any given time. Seth Curry against George. To Harkless. Lillard. Shot for Harkless, no good. Here comes the screen. Paul George. Down to 5 on the 24. To Schroeder. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Seth Curry to Lillard from long range. Damian Lillard, not much more the defense could have done. Hits a contested 3.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
The Thunder will use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
Your support. If you would like to participate in an upcoming event, you can register at our team website for more details.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Substitutions. Portland.
Right.
George.
Let's shoot it.
Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. And a nice finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Portland has the ball.
Here we go. Me and you.
Lillard against Paul George.
Cut it. All right, set it up.
Cantor. To Paul George. And the rebound taken in by the Blazers. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Down to Grant. Kicks it around the perimeter. 4-3. Buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
To Cantor. And it's Cantor. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Has a chance, open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
To George. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen.
On your left, here he comes.
A pass stolen by Portland. Leonard picked up by Patrick Patterson. To Lillard. Fires the 3, and he buries it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Thunder with the basketball. Russell Westbrook, defended by McCollum. A bad pass there. Blazers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Runners good there.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Cantor.
That's a mismatch. That's a mismatch.
The rebound belongs to Oklahoma City.
Watch the cutter, man. Knock it down, man. I got rebound. Classic Larry Bird.
The assist from number 5.
So a tie one as we reach the break in a 1-point game. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando. And a lot of intrigue to come in this second half. A 1-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter.
Pick up, pick up.
Timeout for Oklahoma City.
Billy Donovan will switch a few things around. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. It's Westbrook. And it's a Blazer rebound. Terrific vision. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Russ at the controls. Screen coming.
Screen left coming, screen left.
Westbrook.
Screen left.
Lets it fly from long range, and Russell Westbrook knocks down a wide-open three.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
Shot.
And it's Cantor. He's now 4 for 6.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Robertson guarded by McCollum. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Short jumper off the mark.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Westbrook with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4.
Come right.
Al-Farouq Aminu able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Here comes the screen. Markieff Morris, defended by Harkless. It's Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. Consistent effort. He's at 50%. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate or not hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Lillard to Cantor. And his Cantor above the rim.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Layup goes down. Well done. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Now a whistle, and we're going to get a timeout from OKC as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Into the game for the Thunder, number 13.
Russell Westbrook, defended by Seth Curry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't connect. It's no good. Cantor. Can't connect.
This always happens. You knock down a lot of shots in the first half, and in the second half, you start to lose your rhythm. You need to have the legs. Shoot at the pinnacle of that jumper.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Westbrook. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. And the rebound comes down to Portland. Beyond the arc for 3. It's George with the rebound. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Cantor. Gets it in the left corner. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim. Short.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
D's got it. Damian Lillard. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Here comes the screen. Westbrook. For three. Oh, who saw that coming?
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Number 0, Damian Lillard.
Here comes the screen. To Westbrook. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. 3 quarters complete with the Blazers in front.
What the fuck?
It's the Blazers with the basketball as we start the 4th quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Here comes the screen. Lillard. Fakes. Drives to the rim and scores.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Russell Westbrook picked up by Seth Curry. Zach Collins sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted.
That was a huge rave. Holy fucks, buddy. Get out.
Far, I'm in the middle of a game, bro.
That's the mentality that will lead you to where you.
And this nigga playing off ball like crazy, bro. I'm done with head-to-heads against randoms. Niggas literally just play off ball the whole game, like computer do all the defense.
So they don't play basketball, but
Substitution being made in this one.
Right, nigga playing right. He got it on the center the whole game.
Westbrook.
He's not even attempting to stay defense because he's trash, bro.
Shot clock winding down. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
That's why I took Steven Adams out of the game. I put like a stretch big at center. So that way if he just want to camp the paint with his center, I'm just going to shoot threes all game. But niggas just playing off ball.
From the outside, no good.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Paul George.
He's playing off ball, but I'm still keeping the game close. That's how trash he is, bro.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
George matched up with Seth Curry. Markieff Morris against the former first-rounder to Paul George. Going to launch beyond the arc. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Jeremy Grant can't hit a contested shot.
To Seth Curry. It's good.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Markieff Morris, defended by Seth Curry. And he'll head to the line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Russell Westbrook, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Lillard. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look good.
Hey, George, get over here, nigga. What are you doing?
So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
George. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes,
yeah, nigga, you want to play off the ball game? That's what you get. Now I'm just milk the clock and get my last shot and want to play off the ball the whole game.
I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
To George. From long range, and Paul George. Not sure why they left him that wide open. Takes advantage.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
The Thunder have the possession. Probing the defense. Surveys the floor. 5 on the shot clock. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement
yeah,
about
nigga.
the play, but
Nigga want to play off ball the whole game? That's what you get. Little bum.
The strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day.
I'm up 5 right now with 27 seconds left. Bum nigga tried to play out the Trailblazers. He was playing off-ball defense the whole game. That's the only reason he was winning. He literally would just stand in the paint with his center. I had to rush Steven Adams the whole game and put a stretch big at center so I could just shoot threes when he stays in the paint the whole game. That's how trash this nigga is. Nigga's a bum, bro. How you got 2,000 points and you playing all-ball defense? Niggas really be straight trash on live.
Lillard goes to the right side. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. It's Russ at the controls.
I'm holding the ball. Little bum. Nah, bro, that pisses me off when people just play off-ball defense. Like, for what reason? You're not a noob at the game.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down. Good victory here for the Thunder as they get a good good win on the road. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation